Hey guys, so today we'll be looking at Jabra Elite 75T set, what was marketed as a genuine set, and I even asked the seller whether or not it was genuine, original, and they replied yes. So I went ahead and bought it, and this is what arrived. So on the edge, let me hook on the lens for macro on this thing because I'm using a GoPro, and this will allow for much better close focus like you can see here. So the labeling on the side is not really a glossy label, it's just a matte finish label. The box overall felt a little bit soft and light. Forgive the curve effect here because I'm using a macro lens so that you can see clearly. What else? So the thing is with this set, original, I think it's like $100 over, and in Malaysia over here, there's a bunch of them that are selling originals, alleged originals, for less than 200 ringgit. And well, I should have known better, but anyway, so this is what they sell. And the first giveaway was when you slide open this box, you immediately start to see the contents here. The original, when you slide this open, there's another sleeve that you will have to slide this out from. So there's two sleeves, and only then do you get to this. So that was the first tell. When I saw that, alarm bells were ringing. So that's the outer sleeve. Then you get this, which is what the original has also. It has a cover like this. And then the unit was inside. It didn't strike me as original, and it felt a little bit light. So I checked it out, and the seller is still denying that's original, by the way. So there's a few things that I'll point out now. So the next thing that was a red flag to me was inside this, you're supposed to get your additional ear gels, some documentation and whatnot. So there is some documentation. The cable seems a bit light, but these things are supposed to come in a plastic strip with little sockets for each pair of additional pair of gels. So this is just chucked in a baggie. So that was the next red flag. And after that, when you open this, there's supposed to be a little piece of paper inside here, some warning documentation and whatnot, which also were not there. And as you can see inside here, it's very shiny and nice. The make and finish of this is decent. If you didn't know what you're looking for, you very well may be conned or believe that these are originals. So it also felt a little bit light. And being the curious person that I am, I actually went and hunted down a definitely genuine Elite 75T for comparison. And this is it. Right off the bat, you can feel the original is very, very chunky. So let's do a side-by-side comparison of the devices now. First things first, let's do a weigh off. So the blue one, the bluish one, is the one that I bought, and the black one is the original, which I borrowed for testing purposes. All right, you can see that there. This has the earbuds inside. It's 32.81 or 32.80 grams, okay? This also just has the earbuds inside. 44.8. So it's 12 grams more. Out of 32, that's like 30% heavier, roughly. So you can, right off the bat, know that there's probably a lot more battery inside, there's a lot more magnet, coils, copper inside and all that. So that's the first thing. Next, when you open this, it feels all right. This magnet is very strong compared to this. So definitely a difference in the feel there. The hinge at the back, you can see the lines on this. The hinge is very pronounced and very nice. Also note that the USB-C is very well centered. This line's not so great, and the USB-C is not even centered to the hole. You can see that it's actually like hiding below this corner a little bit. Next, if you look at this word Jabra, I'm gonna like get it in the light a bit. You can see that it's inset, so it's like a negative. It's like it's been engraved or molded into the plastic. You can see that there. This is smooth. It's just been printed on. Right? Next, I'm going to take out the headset from here. So these are the ones that I purchased, and these are the ones that are original. The original one, if you can see inside there, let's see if we can get some light in there. Yeah. If you can see, there is the word CE at the bottom of this where the earbud sits. And over here, it says, what does it say? Let me get another torch. It says QTE120R. Can you focus on that? More or less, QTE120R. So there's writing at the bottom, right, of each. And this has absolutely nothing. It's just shiny things at the bottom. So that's the next giveaway. In the original, this is a bit rubbery. It has like that rubber coating, you know, the rubber coating on your electronics that eventually peels off and becomes very irritating, and you have to rub it off with IPA. So that has this kind of rubberized coating. This is bare plastic. It's hard. It's just bare plastic. Honestly, long term this would probably be better, but it is a difference from what the original is. Totally different. Next, in the cover, there's some writing here. I'll try and drop a picture of it. I think it's the serial number or something like that, and some standards, IC something or other, W45J, etc. So inside here there's some writing. This has absolutely nothing. Okay, so that's that. There's a slight difference in the hinge as well. If you can see here, the hinge has a little bit of a step in that corner. This is smooth. The mold is also different. You can see a rectangular line here, and two molding dots. You can see that there. Yep, let's bring it in. Yep, can you see the molding dots there? And the lines. And you can see the wording at the bottom there. Ah, okay, there you go. For this thing, there's absolutely nothing. This has a bit of a lip between the outer shell and the inner. There's a lip all the way around. The original is smooth. There is no lip. So, significant differences. Oh, and of course you can see the hinges. It's a two-part hinge. You can see the spacer here and here. So this one, the middle part probably goes to the bottom, and the two edges goes to the cover. Whereas this is one long beam, and it just goes into the side of the case here. Right? So significant number of differences. The outside of the case is also coated. As you can see here, this is a bit worn. The coating has worn off a little bit. It's that kind of textured coating, slightly matte. This is just bare plastic. So the next thing, let's just put this to here. The next thing is, how much does an original earbud weigh? So let's tally it. I did my board first just now, right? So the first earbud is 4.16. The second earbud is interesting, it's 4.18, 4.16. Okay, we'll chalk that down to wind, 4.16 as well. The originals, 5.96. So that's about 20% heavier. $5.96 also. So the earbuds are heavier and the case is heavier. Let's see the case by itself. There's nothing inside. 24.35, 24.32 or 24.3 something, all right? With the case, original, 32.9. So everything is heavier, more solid. And there's one more thing which I noticed. So these are the originals. It's supposed to have multiple microphones, right? So there's supposed to be one here. There's one here. And there's also one here. This one that I bought, I guess there's supposed to be one inside here. There's supposed to be one inside here. But the one at the bottom is missing. They didn't even make a hole. Let alone, maybe they didn't want to put a microphone there, but at least make a hole to make it look the same, right? And yeah, the buttons, this is that metallic bubble button feeling. This clicks like a push button feeling. This feels very soft and easy to press, very little travel. This feels like a clicker. So yeah, so that's the difference. If you're buying Jabras and all that, I think have a look at the case, even like the moldings and all that. Markings inside here, markings inside there, alignment of the USB. Overall, if you felt a good pair of headphones, you should know what a good pair feels like, how they feel in the hand. This feels very plasticky and empty. This feels like there's a proper amount of speakers and coils and magnets inside. And this feels like an empty case. This feels like there's a battery in it and a bit of other stuff. Yeah, so I don't think this has wireless charging. I didn't get to check that. But anyway, a small thing. It's already obviously a fake. So that's why I'm requesting return. The seller's not being very responsive. I guess it's being a bit evasive. I hope I can return it in the end. But yeah, these are obviously fakes. Oh wait, the other thing. Huh. All right, so the original has, let's try that. It's, the left and right is printed. You can see that? The R? The left and right is printed. Whereas the fake has it boldly molded into the body. Once again, I prefer the molding. The fake got a little bit better on that one. But yeah, and even the charging slot, you can see there's a very small indent here for the contacts. You could see that. Whereas on the fake, there's a huge inset. Let's get the same side. Is this the same? No, it's the wrong one. Okay. Oh, and no. So the microphone's not supposed to be here. The microphone is here. Can you see that? There. So there's supposed to be one at the back, one at the bottom here, and one down there. This only has this bunch of holes here. The one at the bottom is missing. See that hole there? This doesn't have it. And the one at the back, where is it? There, here. This one is also missing on this one. So this only has a single mic. This is supposed to have 3 mics to cancel out wind noise and get better reception and all that stuff to pick up your voice. So, and the other one I was mentioning is the indent on the contacts. You can see this one steps back quite a bit. This is very much in line with the body. So, original, fake. So be careful out there, guys. Don't make the mistakes I made. And know what you're looking for. I picked up all these tips, but then again, I asked the seller. He said it's original, and yeah, there's a lot of people dishonest out there. I don't know whether the seller was drop shipping and the seller also got conned. Hard to say that, because they've sold a lot and they had good reviews. So it can't be that every single person that bought it didn't know. I'm the first to pick up on it. I don't know. Anyway. The one I bought is a fake. And oh, one other thing. When I tried to pair it with the Jabra app, the Jabra is quite a good app, and this thing is supposed to make noise if you lose it. You can supposed to be able to find it and whatnot. The app does not recognize the earbuds, and that was and that was the last giveaway that it was a fake. I mean, if the app doesn't recognize the buds, that's almost a sure thing, isn't it? So yep. A few tips on how to pick up fake, how to pick up, but how to identify a fake Jabra Elite 75T. Yeah, get the original. It's a very highly rated set of earbuds, and some people say it's even as good as the Apple AirPods, which I think at double the price, something like that. Well, hope this was helpful, guys, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Cheers.